What's going on YouTube? It's the flyest vlogger on the planet. My name is Showtime the Czar. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a great, positive, productive day as always. You know I got hip hop news, cultural updates, and everything like that for you guys today. But before we do any and all that, you know what you got to do. See that subscribe button on your screen right there. I need you to click that, turn that bell icon on so each and every time one of my videos drop, the content that I'm providing to you, you don't miss it. Let's get into it, y'all. Drop my intro. YouTube, what up, though? All right, y'all. Let's start this thing out by talking about Drake, Joe Budden, this whole ordeal going on right here. So, Drake's album dropped for all my dogs over the weekend. Mixed reviews about it. A lot of people, well, nah, I ain't gonna even say mixed reviews. To be honest, a lot of people are not happy with the project. But before I get into my opinion of what I've heard so far, Joe Budden, he really didn't like it. He trashed it. He also said a lot of stuff that I thought didn't have nothing to do with the album. But here is what Joe Budden said. Take a listen.
Yeah, I just think I miss the Drake that was rapping for the rappers. I miss the Drake that when he dropped, the rappers hit him. Not these little fucking kids. I don't give a fuck about you and Kai Cenat. That's gonna sound like hate. This is like Yachty rapping. This is like he rapping for the children. And that's my, yo dog, I had to look up how old this was when I finished listening to the album. You are 36. Your birthday is in 20 days. I Googled that too. You will be 37 years old. Get the away from some of these younger niggas and stop these 25-year-olds.
All right, Drake did respond to Joe Budden. I'm just kind of paraphrasing it here because I don't want to read this whole long paragraph he put, but the highlighted part of it is he said Joe Budden failed at music. All right, a lot of people weighed in on this. Academics weighed in. Ebro in the morning weighed in. Here's what I want to say about this. First of all, the album in itself, I'm never really personally impressed by Drake projects. Reason because they all sound very similar in what Drake intends to do with his music. Meaning, he's gonna rap on a few songs, he's gonna sing on a few songs, he's gonna throw a couple jabs and names out there, you know, get people riled up, and then he goes on to the next project. So it's a repeated cycle that has worked for him every time he dropped a project. The last album I think I was impressed that Drake made was the Scorpion album. Everything else after that, I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it neither. You know what I'm saying? It was like, you know, this is typical Drake. So I wasn't mad about it. So everybody on the social media is like, this is the worst Drake project ever. Y'all say that every time, and then y'all end up quoting this man's album line for line, bar for bar, song for song. Knock it off. Now, to what Joe Budden said, I don't like that he starts saying a bunch of stuff that had nothing to do with Drake's actual music. He said some stuff about Drake hanging out with 25-year-olds and hanging out with Lil Yachty, and he about to be 37. Like, what in the hell do that got to do with the body of work that he made? This is why the criticism Joe Budden gives sometimes gets mixed in with all the fluff, because he start going on a rant about stuff that don't got nothing to do with the project. Like, people don't care that he wants to criticize the music, but bro, say why you don't like this music. What you're talking about is very credible because you are a hip hop artist. People want to hear from you. This is why nobody ever, I mean, as much as people dislike what you say, they like what you say because it's coming from a person inside that knows the business, that has made it as a rapper. And it has had multiple success as much success as a rapper. You know what I'm saying? He was Slaughterhouse as a solo artist. So we like to hear what Joe Budden says. Now, the third thing I want to address, Drake's response. He said something to the effect of Joe Budden failed at music. If you're listening, kids, blah, blah, blah. I didn't like that comment just because Joe Budden did not fail at music. He failed at being an industry guy. And I felt like had he not tried to, you know, fight the power so much, he probably would have been a decent artist, you know, as far as being an industry guy. But he didn't want to do it that way. So for Drake to say he failed at music, I thought that was false, because he didn't, which is why people value his opinion so much, because they know how dope bro is with a pen. You know what I mean? Like, he can rap his ass off. So For Drake to say that, it was just kind of like that was an emotional response, which light-skinned people tend to do. Yes, I'm throwing shots. But I feel like the comment is not really accurate. You know what I'm saying? And Drake's been clapping back at a lot of people. He clapped back at Charlamagne not too long ago for his critique on that song with him and SZA. So at the end of the day, man, it's a they're mad at each other for, you know, stuff that don't even got nothing to do with the music. Birdman weighed in on this, like a bunch of people weighing in on it, and a lot of it don't got nothing to do with the album. Let's just first of all, let's get an album a couple weeks, because people only listen to it one time, and now they making it whether it's good or bad, calling it a classic or nothing. We ain't giving no time. Give it some time. Let's figure out if this album is actually good or bad, and then we can give our opinions. But for first listen, you can say whether you liked it or not. But honestly, I feel like over time we're gonna start to like this album. That's just my thoughts. Let me know what y'all guys think in the comments below. Have you heard Drake's album? Do you like it? Do you not like it? What do you think of Joe Budden's comments? Too far? Was he, you know what I'm saying, typical Joe Budden, you know, over exaggerating, all that? Let me know all that in the comments below. YouTube, it is time for Plot Twist. Alright, y'all, this is the part of the show where I bring in Lori Mack. Lori Mack, say what's up to the people.
What's good, beautiful people?
Alright, so Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. Okay, this is going on week 3. So a couple weeks ago, she appeared at a Chiefs game. I mean, she was cheering on Travis Kelce and the Chiefs. Then, like, the media started to speculate whether they were dating or not. And Travis Kelce and his brother Jason Kelce, they sat down on their podcast, and his brother asked him about it. He was kind of like, you know, is the NFL and the media going too far with this? So I'm pretty much asking you the same thing, Lori Mack. Do you think the media is kind of blowing us out of proportion with the Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift situation?
I mean, it's Taylor Swift. That's exactly why I feel like they're doing it. I mean, yeah, think about his ex. Like, his ex wasn't a celebrity, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't really too much in the limelight until after they broke up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? For Taylor Swift, I mean, it's Taylor Swift. I mean, she's worth millions. And then on top of that, I mean, she's a real big deal in today's age. You know, you got the Swifties. They got a whole, you know, they got a whole name for her fans. She got a whole big old wide fan base. That's why they blowing up so much, because it's also making people tune in to NFL. I mean, it's like a marketing tactic if you think about it.
See, that's the thing though. I heard somebody else say that it's making people tune in to the NFL. That's a weird thing to say to me, maybe because I'm a football fan, but I feel like people have been watching football.
You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the women. Like myself, you know. I feel
like women watch football.
I'm talking about the ones that aren't into sports, like the ones that are just all about the drama, all about the celebs and them going to because a lot of celebrities date athletes and players, and a lot of fans go solely off of them just liking that celebrity, seeing where it'll go with this person. I mean, they already assuming that they're gonna break up soon, already making little memes, talk about Taylor Swift already gonna make a breakup song, or this is probably she gonna.
Oh, they using it for content. Oh, they saying she gonna use it for content.
And you right, like.
Here's the other thing I found out about Travis Kelce. He's invited multiple women to hang out with his mama in that suite.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't. So we saying that they dating and stuff like that. I don't know. He might just be, you know what I'm saying, knocking down Taylor Swift one time for the one time.
I don't know,
and
because
then it's a wrap. You know what I mean?
Travis Kelce. It seems like he's I don't know, was speculating that she might be the one. That's what people have been saying.
Dang.
So, and then, you know, a lot of times he really started trending mainly because it was Taylor Swift, and then the haircut.
That was the next thing. So, black women was not happy about the beard getting chopped off. You know what I mean? Now you got the little stash. Now you looking white again.
Yeah.
How you feel about that?
It's giving.
I don't like the stash. I ain't gonna cap. I don't like
it's giving lieutenant or something. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like he part of the army or something. I don't know. I don't really like it. I feel like it didn't fit him. Matter of fact, he looked like that man off of Tarzan.
Oh.
That's how he looked. Like, he about to go shoot somebody. Like,
y'all like the stash, dog.
I ain't like the stash. I feel like the beard, and mainly because beards are in. You know, women like myself, we love a man with a good beard. You know what I'm saying? And it made him look good with it. On top of the fact that, you know, he had a little.
I ain't gonna lie.
To his fits, also complimented with his hair.
The reason I don't like the stash because I feel like you can see where the beard used to be. It's like it's missing, dog. I don't like if he just had a mustache and he never had a beard, I'd have been, okay, that's his look. But it's like it's missing something on this side of his face, so it's like put it back.
But you see, like a lot of people also speculating that Taylor Swift made him get that hair.
I heard that.
I don't know. Like, do you feel like, first off, as a man, would you change your whole style or cut your hair up like that if your woman wanted you to? Like, if she preferred that?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't like how it looked though, because it's missing. But I don't know if I would. I definitely would, just because if that's what she like, that's the only person I'm trying to please. So for that purpose, yes, I would change my hairstyle or whatever is going on, especially if she didn't like it.
I feel like in this case, that's definitely what happened, because it's so, I'm not gonna say it was random, but I feel like, who chose this haircut?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's
random.
Wasn't tasteful, but to each his own. They were trying to say like, he was also downgrading from his ex to Taylor. I'm like, ooh.
I would call it a downgrade. That's kind of steep. It is Taylor Swift. Now we ain't gonna do that. It is the Swift. But to say it's a downgrade is kind of out of pocket, y'all.
I agree with that. I don't feel like Taylor Swift is nowhere near downgrade.
No,
I feel like the reason why they're saying that is because of his appearance and how he dresses now versus how he was dressing with his ex. Like they always say, how people change how you are. Like a good example, Sierra and Future.
Okay.
And now Sierra and Russell. Like the whole time, the whole clothing is changed. It's different, whole different dynamic. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's more so, maybe, don't quote me on this, might be what they're referring to as far as downgrade, upgrade. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit more
swag.
drip. Yeah.
A little bit more drip to him now. Not so much. I mean, he got it, but you can tell.
Taylor ain't got no drip.
You can tell the difference. I would say that. I mean, I ain't gonna say that she don't got drip, but you can just tell the difference. Is what I can understand.
Taylor got a little bit of drip. I think she got a little bit of drip. I'm gonna pay attention to it now. I got to see if she can drip a little bit. She might, put him in some dope, predominantly white fits. I don't know. But
the Swifties have been coming for his ex too. So I feel bad for her in that sense too. Like, I can only imagine, like, coming out of a relationship, you probably equally agreed that it wasn't gonna work out, and then he gets with a celebrity, and now because they scared they could have possibly get back together, now you're sending threats to her, like,
yeah, that's out of pocket.
Better not catch you outside.
Nah, I don't need that.
That's fucked up.
All right, let us know what y'all think in the comments below, man. Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce. Do y'all like it? Not like it? Do y'all think he changed for Taylor? Do y'all think this is gonna last? Let us know all that in the comments below. But that's all we got for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And until next time, we're out of here, y'all.